Hey everybody, welcome. My name's Alec, and today we are going to get into the Untethered Soul. What a beautiful title. It's a very appropriate title as well for this book, which I believe is truly a work that provides some of the keys to liberation. So what type of liberation am I talking about? I'm talking about the liberation from the endless turning of the wheels of the mind, the never-ending loop of seeking to essentially rid yourself of all problems. Because see, our mind is a very, very useful tool. But one of the functions that it serves is helping us to solve problems and watching out for danger. So when it's in full swing, when it's doing its job, as soon as we solve a problem or as soon as we get the thing that we want, what does the mind do? It looks for the next one and the next one and the next one. And this basically puts us in a state of never-ending searching. Puts us in a state of essentially not allowing ourselves to be happy if we are completely focused on the energy of the mind, the focus of the mind, because it will always, no matter what, continue to go back to watching out for danger and watching out for danger and, hey brother, lost my train of thought. The turning of the wheels of the mind. So this book, as I was saying, is one of the keys to liberation from this cycle. So I want to read you guys a little bit of one of my favorite pieces from this book, The Untethered Soul. And do a little bit of story time here. So here we go. Eventually, you'll see that this resistance is a tremendous waste of energy. The fact is, you're generally using your will to resist one of two things: that which has already happened or that which hasn't happened yet. So we're in resistance to the past or the future. You're sitting inside resisting impressions from the past or thoughts about the future. Think of how much energy is wasted resisting what has already happened. Since the event has already passed, you're actually struggling with yourself, not with the event. In addition, contemplate how much energy is wasted resisting what might happen. Since most of the things you think might happen never do, you are just throwing your energy away. How you deal with your energy flow has a major effect on your life. If you assert your will against the energy of an event that has already happened, it is like trying to stop the ripples caused by a leaf dropped into a still lake. Anything you do causes more disturbance, not less. When you resist, the energy has no place to go. It gets stuck in your psyche and seriously affects you. It blocks your heart's energy flow and causes you to feel closed and less vibrant. This is literally what is happening when something is weighing on your mind or when things just get too heavy for you. This is the human predicament. Events have happened and we continue to hold their energy inside of us by resisting them. Now, when we face today's events, we are neither prepared to receive them nor capable of digesting them. This is because we're still struggling with past energies. Over time, the energies can build up to the point that a person becomes so blocked that they either blow up or shut down completely. This is what it means to get stressed out or even totally burned out. But there is no reason to get stressed out. There is no reason for blowing up or shutting down. If you do not let this energy build up inside you, but instead allow each moment of each day to pass through you, then you can be as fresh every moment as you would be on a stress-free vacation. So I'll say that part again. If you do not let this energy build up inside you, but instead allow each moment of each day to pass through you, then you can be as fresh every moment as you would be on a stress-free vacation. It is not life's events that are causing problems or stress. It is your resistance to life events that is causing this experience. Since the problem is caused by using your will to resist the reality of life passing through you, the solution is quite obvious. Stop resisting. All right, so that is part one of the quotes from the Untethered Soul. I highly recommend this book. Like I said, I found it to be one of the most useful books I've ever read on spirituality and living a happy life, really. Another one I really like from there, which kind of goes along the same line of that quote, is the only way for everything to be okay is for you to be okay with everything. So it's this kind of the same idea of allowing the events to pass through you. Oh, really? On the comments, my brother said he just ordered that video or this book. That's divine timing, I would say, my brother. So yeah, it's this idea of just observing the events, because in the end, the reality of ourself is that we are infinite intelligence. We are consciousness observing itself through the medium of a human body. We are not the body. We're not the thoughts. We're not the mind. So being able to kind of step back and take that observer perspective is one of the big subjects of this book. And I've found this information in a number of different places, but I've found his description and the way that he tells the story to be one of the most useful works that I've ever found on this information. So check it out. Highly, highly recommended. And I'm going to be doing more of these little story times about this book. The other things I have going on are the next round of manifestation class is starting right before the new moon. So the new moon is on June 10th, and we're going to be starting on June 9th. So we're going to be getting into the rhythm of the moon with our manifestation cycle. So each phase of the moon represents a different step along the progression of creation. And we're sort of constantly going around with these miniature cycles within the larger cycles. So what we're doing with this class is we're going to get in tune with that, and we're going to be studying the principles and techniques of working with the law of attraction to intentionally manifest circumstances into our lives. So if you're interested in that, check me out on the Facebook or Instagram, just my full name. Send me a message and I'll give you all the information. New website coming up soon. My other website is at www.narwhal.com. That's GNARWHAL.com, where I have all my artworks. And finally, if you want to kind of see what that manifestation law of attraction information is about, I wrote an ebook that's on loveattraction.info. It has kind of it's a short framework. It's called the Love Attraction Manual. And that's love attraction, not law of attraction. It's kind of a short framework on the stuff that we're going to be working on in the class. So check those things out. Thank you for watching today. And I'm going to be doing more of these little story times. So I hope to see you soon. Peace, everybody.